Hello, my beautiful besties, and welcome to another music reaction. I bring you a song today by the legendary Dolls, and this one is called People Are Strange. Tell me about it. It was requested for by my patron, Craig Ost. Let's go check this one out.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
That's a very interesting song. Musically, it sounded like something from the 50s, It had a kind of like jazz feel to me, I think. Not totally jazz, but I can see that influence. It sounded like something much more dated than the period where it was released. And then the song itself, what it was addressing, I think maybe the song reminded Jim Morrison of himself. I think he's been perceived as strange, by many, because of his unconventional ways and ideas, and I think maybe he can relate to that vibe and that feeling, and I don't know, maybe he saw some people who were equally like that, and then he just put the two together and he wrote the song, or maybe he didn't write it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think what inspired the song. But I like it. It's very unusual. It's not like the typical thing I'll hear from the Dolls at all. His voice sounds really like mysterious and melodic here, and smooth as well. I like it.
You're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah.
Definitely, it's got jazz undertone. Definitely. The more I hear the song, the more I like it. I think instrumentally, the music, the backing music, it's so beautiful. It just transports me back to a certain time, And as I said to you, I hear jazz all over this, definitely. Even the way he sings it, the way he rides on the beat, it's got like a jazz influence. I really, really like the way he sounds on this song. It's beautiful. And I'm curious if anybody knows the backstory, if this song had anything to do with him personally. Did he write it? The lyrics. And also, was it something that reflects on his personality? Was he like going inside himself to write this song because that's the way he feels it's been perceived by the world? Or did he just perceive others like that? I don't know. Will be interesting to find out. Let's hear some more.
When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one
Malaki. When You're Strange by the Dolls and by a vocalist who knows a thing or two about being strange. Funnily, there was a time when, in the circles that I moved in, I was perceived as strange as well. I used to be the one who wore the most outrageous thing amongst a lot of us. I looked and dressed like nobody. And they used to say, oh, Harry's here again with his strange outfits. So, yeah, I can feel that. That's a beautiful song. Really like it. I like the jazz influence on that one. I like his voice. I like the groove of the song. And I like the fact that it just took me back to a time, as I said to you, it sounded like something that could be from the 1950s or even 40s. That's what I think personally. And I don't think it sounded like anything else I've heard from the Doors. Will be interesting to see what you guys think, if you agree with that, or maybe I just haven't heard enough of them, and you're probably thinking to yourself, Harry doesn't know much about these people. I don't. But the few songs I've heard of the Doors, I've never heard them do something like this musically. This sounds so different. But anyway, I enjoyed it still. I think it's a beautiful song, and I hope you guys liked it too. If you did like it, please don't forget to give the video a big like for me. Many thanks to you for that. If you found me today for the first time, welcome on board. Thank you for stopping by. And I do hope you come back again. It's Harry. Stay cool, stay safe, stay beautiful in your heart and soul. And you can stay strange too. Strange is a cool thing. I like being strange. See you. Bye.